Hello everyone, today we'll walk you through how to operate and fine-tune the ANDELI MIG-205DP. Control Panel Overview. Using the Function Selector, you can choose from 8 operating modes: Synergic MIG Mode, Manual MIG Mode, Pulse MIG Aluminum Mode, HF TIG Mode, Cold Welding Mode, Plasma Cutting Mode, Stick Welding Mode, Cleaning Mode. In MIG mode, you can select gas-shielded or gasless welding and choose the appropriate wire diameter. Adjustable parameters include inductance, pre-flow, slow wire start, burn back, and post-flow. Display can be switched between current and wire feed speed. In synergic mode, voltage automatically matches current, with fine adjustment available. Ideal for general welding applications. Manual mode allows independent adjustment of current and voltage, suitable for precision welding control. Welding procedure modes are also selectable. In spot mode, preset the weld time before starting. Spot mode, press trigger to weld. Stops automatically when preset time expires. 2T mode, press and hold to weld. Release to stop. 4T mode, press once to start. Press again to stop. Gas-shielded MIG welding. Align the torch with the weld joint. Press the trigger to begin welding. Gas shielding reduces spatter and produces cleaner weld beads. Pulse MIG Aluminum Mode. Align the torch with the weld joint. Press the trigger to begin welding. Argon shielding produces bright ripple pattern aluminum welds. Gasless flux cored welding. Align the torch with the weld joint. Press the trigger to begin welding. Flux cored wire forms a protective slag layer. Remove the slag by chipping or grinding. A bright and clean weld bead will be revealed. TIG welding mode. Align the torch with the weld joint. Press the trigger to begin welding. For wider gaps, add filler rod manually. With argon shielding, with proper welding technique, produces golden ripple weld beads. Cleaning mode. Soak the brush thoroughly with cleaning solution. Position the brush over the weld bead. Press the trigger to start cleaning. Refill the cleaning solution when necessary. Repeat the process until the weld becomes bright and clean. After cleaning, the weld bead appears bright, clean, and polished. Cold welding mode. Set the appropriate parameters. Align the torch with the weld joint. Press the trigger to begin welding. With proper welding technique, produces a silver ripple pattern weld bead. Ideal for thin sheet welding. Plasma cutting mode. Set the appropriate cutting parameters. Place the cutting torch against the workpiece. Press the trigger to start cutting. Move the torch slowly to fully penetrate the material. The cut surface is smooth, clean, and free of excessive dross. Stick welding. Set the appropriate welding parameters. Secure the electrode in the electrode holder. Lightly touch the workpiece to strike the arc. The electrode melts during welding, forming a protective slag layer over the weld bead. Remove the slag by chipping or grinding. A clean and bright weld bead will be revealed. This concludes the operation guide of the ANDELI MIG-205DP.